it's more than just cutting the teachers as well. Like you said,
Yeah.
in our district in Kenmore, they're going to cut electives, they're going to cut programs, they're going to cut sports, they're going to do all these things on top of which all affect kids.
Terrible.
Like, I know that the common theme here is everybody believes in a free public school education. Then why are we not putting our money where our mouths are?
One of the reasons is because, and this is the least sexy topic I get to talk about, federal tax policy, right? And the tax cuts that were implemented in 2017 that benefited primarily people who make over $400,000 a year, they're expiring in 2025. And we get a chance to revisit things like the SALT deduction, right, which punish New York State. And so it's why it's so important that we get people in office who are going to care about making sure that corporations and the rich pay their fair share. Because most people are unaware of how these tax cuts played out and the impact that it's had on working people.
That's right. The top of the ticket on the Republican side is Donald Trump, who fought like a dog to put in place the SALT tax initiative that took money out of the pockets of middle-class New Yorkers and 12 other states across this nation and put it into states unlike those 12. And, you know, now he's saying that he's going to reverse it. He says a lot of things. I don't believe anything he says. But what I do know is that Chuck Schumer, myself, Vice President Harris, and others have long championed a reversal of that tax code, that SALT tax code, and putting back in place the tax code as it was before 2017 will immediately benefit the middle class in New York. Let's just start there. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
But then when you think about the millionaires and billionaires that aren't paying their fair share in this country, it's appalling. Meanwhile, you have a wealth gap that has grown exponentially. And so it's time that millionaires and billionaires pay their fair share. And we put in place a tax code that works for all of America, particularly the middle class. We need to grow our middle class. We need to give those that are coming up an opportunity to advance themselves, raise themselves up by their bootstraps, live the American dream, leave themselves and their families a little bit better off than we were when we got here. And that's the promise of America. And it starts at the top with this tax code that needs to be reversed and made more fair.